glad you came. You know, it's getting to be fall, and it's that time of year when you just feel the need to bake. Well, this is a great little recipe I had found. It's for like a crunchy toffee cookie. Now, to start off, you're going to need, your ingredients are graham crackers, sugar, and butter, chocolate chips, and if it's somebody who isn't allergic to nuts and you'd like to add it, some crushed pecans or crushed nuts. It is great. To start off with, you preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Then you take, and the recipe I'm going to give you is about for half a box of graham crackers. And I used a cookie sheet that has a lip, and I put foil in it, and then I lightly grease it. And you can see I broke up the cookies. You don't have to break them up. You can put them in whole and then break them off when you get ready to package them up to give them as gifts. And it is so good that I have to hide this when I make it because my family will eat it before I get it to my neighbors. They just love it. But you can see I line that. And then we take half a pound of butter, which is 2 sticks, and we're going to melt it in this saucepan. And you need a heavy saucepan. If your saucepan is light, if the bottom's light, it tends to scorch the butter, and we don't want to scorch it. We're just going to melt it. Now, once your butter gets melted, you're going to add half a cup of brown sugar and half a cup of white sugar, just white, pure cane sugar. And of course, if you have a large cookie sheet and you want to do a whole box of the graham crackers, just double this recipe. It works great that way. It comes out to about maybe 13 to 16 crackers. Okay, now my butter's melted, and I'm going to add my sugars. You can see I have brown sugar and white sugar, and I'm just going to stir that in. And we're going to get them dissolved. I've got a pretty good fire going here, and I'm using a spatula that can take high heat. Now, you don't have to use a spatula. You can use a spoon if that's what you got. But I just really like these spatulas. And then when it comes time to spread this over my graham crackers, look, there we go. It just spreads really well. Now you put that sugar in there and you let that baby just stir it until it melts real good. This is just one of those great recipes. Get them together, put them in a little plastic container, and go see your neighbor. It just, it's something nice for that fall when you want to pass out goodies. You've made brownies or you've made fudge. This is just one additional, and it is so good. It's almost like a candy. Got the wonderful buttery toffee flavor. Now my sugars are melted. Let me turn my fire down. We're going to turn it down, and then I'm going to set my timer for 4 minutes. Turn that fire down. Oh yeah, just kind of a low to medium flame. Set my timer. There we go. There we go. You got a potluck and you want to bring a dessert that even the kids will just go crazy about. This is it. This is just great. Now, once this timer goes off, what we'll do is we will spread this over the graham crackers and put them in the oven for 10 minutes. When that's done, you'll bring them out. Some of them may be floating, so you just take your spatula or your spoon and press them back down. Then take your chocolate chips, 1 cup of chocolate chips for this particular recipe, and sprinkle them all over it and wait about 2 minutes. And that's going to let those chocolate chips melt so that you can spread them. Now, if you want to add the nuts at this point, then all you got to do to add the nuts is, once you get your chocolate all melted and spread, is just sprinkle nuts on there. Set that back and let it just cool. Once it cools, you can break it off into little chunks and put it in a little plastic container. Put it in a little baggie. This is just an absolute, and so good. It tastes almost like a candy bar. My family loves it, and you can tell how easy it is. It's just super easy to do. Just really good. I call this a crunchy toffee cookie. And it is just excellent. Well, this is Gearbox Ranch Granny. I am so glad you joined me this week. And remember, pray to your Savior, Jesus Christ. God bless every one of you. And I'll see you next week. Oh, I can't wait for this to get done.